Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. I have got a news article here that, to me, it's kind of my new hobby: Tesla cars, roadsters, and all that stuff. The Model S, 100p engine or battery, I guess it's called. It's very new to me, and I'll tell you why. Two reasons. And I'm going to talk to you about Elon Musk and the stocks. That's really what I'm calling. So I'm going to give you the title: Elon Musk freezes stock and tweets taking Tesla company private. That is making people go nuts. And it also, he froze the stock at $367.25 per share. And everyone's like, oh, we shouldn't do that, blah, 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 all this bad stuff. And here's what happened. It skyrocketed up to, his market cap skyrocketed up to over $62 billion. So smart move once again. The guy's brilliant. I'm sure he's getting brilliant advice too. But the one thing I will tell you about Elon Musk that I personally like now, honestly, I didn't like the cars. I wasn't into the whole Elon Musk thing until a friend of mine sent me a video of just your standard off the line, just a standard market. It was the Model S 100p, and it's showing him these guys. This one guy beating all these pumped up cars, including Ferraris and the I just forgot the name. It wasn't the Testarossa, but it was another super, like, $250,000 car, and the Model S, the 100p, was just blowing it off the line in the quarter mile and beating every car in the quarter mile. This is a stock freaking Tesla off the showroom floor, okay? So it's mind-blowing that how fast. I was blown away. It was like those cars didn't even belong on that track with them. So the one thing I found out is I did go into Tesla because of it. And I did test drive the cars, and I will tell you this: those cars are smooth, super, super easy to drive, and they got some really unique things they do. The one thing I found out, though, that is that Tesla is the fastest production model in the world. The Roadster that's coming out, the Tesla Roadster, is even faster. The one, I think it's a 2019 model. It's going to be out in about a year and 4 or 5 months, something like that. That car's even faster. So I just wanted to kind of give you that. I'm going to leave a link down there so you can watch the video. I'll play a little bit so you can hear the audio, and there's an article I included, so let me do this real quick here for you, and then I'll give you a deal, okay?
To go private or to stay public? That is a fierce question floating right now in Tesla CEO Elon Musk's mind at this hour. Right now on your screen, the stock is still halted. Why? Well, this afternoon, he tweeted out, quote, "Am considering taking Tesla private at $420 per share, funding secured."
All right, so here's the deal. I don't know if I said it, but he actually halted the freaking stock. He just, boom, no buying, no selling. I'm not a huge stock guy. I don't know much about it. I don't know but I have a feeling this New York Stock Exchange this morning, people are probably waking up early. Because if he announces it's going to sell tomorrow morning, that thing's going to go bonkers. It's going to go insane. So it's already skyrocketed above $62 billion, and he's doing a lot of really good things. Now, here's the cool thing. I thought he was going to freeze the stock shareholders out, but he's not doing that. He's actually doing a really good thing. Go to the link that I'm going to put down there, read what I wrote, and then watch the video, and he's actually doing a really good thing for the stockholders. I'm going to leave it at that. And click subscribe. This is a dating relationship coaching business. I know this is a little unique. I've never done anything like this before, but I find Elon Musk smart and very interesting. He keeps life fun and he keeps life interesting. So let me do something real quick for myself. Okay, yeah, I like to see myself in video because otherwise I don't know where I'm at. So it's late. It's super late. I just found this tonight, and I wanted to get it out there really fast. And oh yeah, here's the deal. All of my books and packages are on sale right now. I am going to recommend that you buy the package, Ultimate Package. You'll see why, because you're saving well over $100 on that, and you get all my books in it. Okay. If you got just 2 books, it's going to cost the price of the package. So you might as well buy the package to get all of them. Hey, go to Mike Colleen, MikeKollin.com. But I really recommend you click that link because it will take you right to my website. Read the article, and then click on the home page. It's the signature logo in the upper left-hand corner. That's it. I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to get a new tip tomorrow. All right, so we're at the Tesla dealer. We're going to test drive the car. So is it going to be this one?
Yeah.
So it's going to be this one right here, the P100D. And I'll just take a quick look. I'm actually excited. I heard these cars are fast. So I won't get you in it. All right, so this is a car I'm going to test drive. And I think that's pretty much it. Can I get in it, or is it open? Yeah. I won't get you in it. Don't worry about it.
Please, by all means, hop in.
What's that?
By all means, hop right in.
All right, cool. So here it is. And this is the Model S.
Model S
P100D?
Yes.
D. Dual motor?
Yeah, that translates to all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. All right, so I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if you guys saw this car, but it beats Lamborghinis in the quarter mile with the... What's the fastest battery? The P100?
You're sitting in the fastest production car on the planet.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm in it. Okay.
Yeah, 0 to 60 in 2.27.
0 to 60 in 2.27
seconds.
2.27 seconds. 0 to 60. So here it is. Here's the dash. Everything's ready. It's like I'm in a rocket and ready to launch. I don't know if they're gonna let us record it while we're driving, but anyways, I'll get back to you and I'll let you know.
Yeah, the regenerative braking and the suspension, both are standard for the vehicle. So the suspension, so if you actually press your foot on the brake, it'll kind of wake the car up in a bit. Yeah, so just like that, that actually allows us to adjust things.
Can let it go?
Yeah, exactly. You can just let it go. And then you can adjust the suspension. That's a smart air suspension. That's standard on every Model S and X. Right here you can see auto raising location, and that's going to be what allows us, if we like, to remember or to forget this location. Meaning, so when you get to that spot, it'll remember the height you set it at and automatically go to that height.
So I would just click it?
Exactly right, yep. And then again, right here, we'll bring it back down to standard, and then you can see here on the automatic lowering, I can set adjust speed. So at 50 or 55 is pretty good speed. That means when you get to that speed on the highway, it's automatically going to drop itself, right? So just like how you experienced it when we got off the highway, you felt that noise and that deceleration. That was it going back to standard.
So what was it on before?
It was at low on the highway, and then when you get off, it goes back up to standard for a little bit more of a comfortable ride.
This right here?
Exactly right. Exactly
And it was on always though?
It was on 50 miles an hour.
Oh, it was?
And then I went to 55,
Right.
which is probably a better way to do it. It's just a personal preference. No, you're good to go. Otherwise, the regenerative braking, what we were discussing earlier, the way, again, to take that kinetic energy of slowing and turning into electrical energy, you can actually see it gridded out here. So when you press your foot on the accelerator, orange energy is expended. When you're driving, green energy is recovered. And that's the car's way of giving it its own energy. And like we talked about a little bit a while ago, the braking.
We actually went up and down the highway all the way to the Gold Gate Bridge, and then we just came back. I guess we could take it off ludicrous mode. I'm not going to be going that fast.
No worries. We can take it back down to sport.
Okay.
as we talked about, it's all. There's only one speed. It's all quick.
Yeah, sport is also really quick. Like it's going to be faster than most cars.
Yeah, the standard is going to be around 0 to 60 in around a little under 4 seconds. That's on the P100D.
Yeah, one thing I want to say, the reason why I even came into Tesla again, thank you. Tesla again was because a friend of mine showed me a quarter-mile drag, and it was this exact same car, and it was beating Lamborghinis in the quarter mile. And that blew my mind. I think most people have no idea how fast this car is.
If you'd like, I can show you the auto parking as well.
Yeah.
Does a pretty good job.
You know what we didn't do was the auto driving.
Yeah. Well, you're more than welcome to any time you come back to. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. It's honestly, you can take a left here. It's like a just a really intelligent version of cruise control. Keeps pace. It honestly, we always end up test driving in the middle of the day with people when there's no cars on the road. But that's probably the last place you're ever going to use autopilot. You're usually using it in intense gridlock traffic because it'll start and stop the entire way home. I know you're in an area where you're certainly going to you got to sit through traffic if you're coming from the city. 3:30 rolls around, you're sitting through some good traffic, so you just turn autopilot on.
Are you saying you turn it on or off?
On. You turn autopilot on the moment you hit traffic. Right when you get on the bridge, it'll take you the whole way north. You just have to hold the steering wheel and monitor it the way up, and just cuts the worst part of your drive out. I'll take a right here. Yeah, the benefit too is you'll be in the fast lane of the freeway, since this can certainly qualify for the electric vehicle HOV lane sticker, even if it's one occupant. So even if it's just you in the car, you're in the fast lane. Yeah, our slow version, our slowest Model S is going to go 0 to 60 in about 4.5 seconds around. And I mean that's our slow.
And this one?
2.27.
0 to 60.
Correct. So what I'm going to have you do for auto parking We're looking for a car, spot car. So I see we have something up there. Go ahead and favor the right side pretty heavily.
Okay, like get really close, you mean?
Yeah, and then go ahead and straight as an arrow, as if you're passing up the spot. Correct.
Really?
Yep.
So am I close enough? Or?
And then go ahead and put your foot on the brake. So this will be a tricky one because there's a lot of stanchions in the way, and we'll see if it picks it up. We'll give it a shot. If it doesn't feel comfortable, it'll kick itself out of auto park, and then you'll just finish up the rest. But with your foot on the brake, shift up for reverse. Perfect. So now that you see on the screen here, it's displaying the spot you'd like to park in. Go ahead and click start, and then it'll prompt you for the next step. It's going to say when you're ready.
Let go of the brake?
Exactly right. Release your brake and start auto park.
This is freaky.
So the one thing it knows really well is how big it is. And it can certainly try to start a park job. If it doesn't feel comfortable with it, like I said, it'll kick itself out. But it'll get nice and snug. You can see in inches just how
so you're totally comfortable with this?
Very much so.
Yeah, we're going to reverse. I'm not driving this car.
So right now, if this car in front of us were to slam the brakes on or just accelerate, it's going to totally give it space. Or if this car were to open up its car door, this is where it's going to be interesting here because this is going to be a pretty tight.
It's steering and everything. My hands are right here.
Yeah.
All right. So
what it's going to try to do is give us as equal amount of space to get in and out of the car on either side. So we'll see how it does here. This is a real tight spot, so this is a good test of our autopilot system.
Oh, this is bizarre. And it's steering all by itself.
Yeah, so this is definitely taking longer than it normally does, just because we have a stanchion here and a stanchion right in front of the car, so it's trying to be very...
You mean this thing right here?
Yeah. So it's trying to be very cautious not to hit anything. So there, just like that, it wants you to do the rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. And just like that, tap that in.
Oh, dude, that was
Cars
awesome.
in park.
Cool.
Also parallel parks as well, which is always handy.
Okay.